This is how grubby Freelee is. This is a fruitarian. Little fruit fingers all over the little computer. Look at that grub. Persimmons and dates. Bit of banana smoothie. I'm not sure how she gets her hands so dirty of fruit. But there you go, folks. You don't need to keep your computer clean to make it be efficient part of your working day, do you? As long as you're using the thing, that's all that matters. That's what you're saying about people jealous of you or when you work in the gym.
I didn't say they were jealous of me, but they would, you know, when I used to undereat and over-exercise and do a lot of crazy stuff on high-protein diets.
A lot of drugs.
Yeah, and like temporarily I would get results when I'd lose fluid off my body and look kind of lean, and people would look at me and be like, oh, you know, she's so lucky, her life must be perfect, you know, she looks all lean and fit and everything, but they didn't realise I was like dying inside.
Drugged the fuck up.
I was starving myself so badly.
Short-term results.
I was throwing up my food. You know, they didn't know what was going on behind the scenes. I was taking weight loss drugs, but all they saw was the shell.
Didn't see long-term.
And now I look better, I feel better, and I'm actually healthy.
Don't have to starve, don't have to take drugs.
Yeah, so that's a massive...
And you can actually have a relationship.
Yeah, and...
Be sane.
Be crazy with each other.
There you go, girls. Calm up. Tips. I get a lot of emails from girls going, oh, I want to be financially free, blah, blah, blah. You made 20 grand last month. What's some tips that people get on YouTube?
What sort of tips? Well...
Confidence.
Yeah, it's confidence. And you can't wait until you're
perfect,
you know, because you're never going to be perfect, so you may as well put yourself out there how you are now, and that's how you're going to gain the confidence.
Yeah.
By this... getting out of your comfort zone, putting yourself out now, and then, you know, you're going to get all these comments from people who are going to be really approving and, like, encouraging you. So do that, and that's going to be, that's a good first step.
And when you start making an impact, then you'll get the haters and stalkers and death threats and all that little psychos coming on.
Yeah, but by that stage, usually you'll be, like, in the flow of YouTube,
and
you'll have more confidence, and you'll realise that, you know, it's not about you, essentially. It's about the message. It's about the animal. It's about animals, the planet. And that's what we have to focus on, not our own, how we feel inside, really.
Yep. So I guess you're trying to say just...
Focus on the big picture.
Put your ego aside and focus on the message.
I really think when you focus on the big picture, everything else falls away. It begins to fall away, you know, all those insecurities and stuff, because you realise there's a higher purpose to look after this planet and the animals.
Yep.
And it just seems to flow.
Bingo. There you go. So just do it, girls.
Do it.
Got a little stew on, got some white rice in there. Little Kenyan stew. Some white rice, organic white rice. Tasty. Don't really feel like eating brown rice tonight. Some nice ripe bananas there for brekkie. Look nice and ready for roll. Had about 20 of them tomorrow. Try about 20-30 bananas tomorrow. And there you go. What's in the stash here? Some more bananas ripening up. Boom, boom. There we go for tomorrow. Breakfast and lunch. Bananas for the win.
Okay, so we're off to get some dates.
More dates.
More dates. Never enough dates in the date banana family. So, I was just thinking, I was just talking to Harley about it. I had a question on YouTube the other day about how I felt about abortions. And it got me thinking, I actually had an abortion when I was 24, so it's like nearly 10 years ago now. And, you know, I was in a relationship that was not healthy at the time. You know, my partner was taking a whole lot of drugs. I'm even thinking the child could have been born deformed. So it was definitely the right decision for me to make at the time. It wasn't a nice experience, that's for sure, but it wasn't, you know, it wasn't too difficult, but it was definitely the right thing to do.
Yeah, like if men could get pregnant, you could get abortions at 7-Eleven. You know, if men could get pregnant, you can get a voucher from McDonald's for 2-for-1 abortions.
Yeah, it'd be common.
I think if you want to have kids, have them.
I mean, it's your body, it's your choice. It should always be.
It's a change in lifestyle. You know, we couldn't do what we do if we had kids. We wouldn't be. If Freelee had that kid, I wouldn't be with her now because I don't want that responsibility. I'd be like, you're a lovely lady and all, but
I'm a lovely lady.
I don't want to have a kid. It's not my responsibility. So I'd choose a girl who didn't have a kid. Not because it's just because I don't want to have a kid.
Such a selfless soul.
So, yeah, I don't want that responsibility. I want to sleep in, travel when I want, do what I want. And you can't do that when you got kids. It's a different responsibility.
And you know what? That's fair enough because that is your choice, and no one else should be able to impact on that
I
choice.
love this lifestyle,
You
man.
can do whatever you want to do.
And I had a vasectomy because I understand that, you know, I like having sex, but I don't want to be popping out any swimmers.
I don't think we need any junior durian rider and freelees running around.
Bingo. You know, all the drugs we both took, kids definitely have some behavioural issues, so look at us. You know, multiply that by 10 with all the ecstasy and drugs and shit we took, so it's not going to be good.
Yeah.
And again, it's just a lifestyle change. So if you want to have kids, have them, but understand. I was talking with a guy today. He's like, I want to have 12 kids. I'm like, you don't fucking understand.
I want to have 12
man.
kids.
Ted was saying that. I was like, you don't, bro. You don't understand the responsibility kids have, do you? You know, you're like.
Oh, it's a big strain on resources as well. I mean.
And it's money. It's like 250 grand, or probably $500,000 to raise a one fruitarian kid till they're 18. People don't. They're just delusional.
But a lot of people say that, you know, like we should have kids because they're going to turn out like they're going to save the world.
No fucking way.
And they're going to be vegan, and like we've seen vegan families raise vegan children, and they've just completely gone the opposite and like rebelled basically, and gone into eating everything, taking drugs. And
kids want to rebel against their parents, so the better you raise your kids, the more chance they're going to say, you know what, mum, dad, fuck you. I want to go and take drugs and gang bang and gang fucking shooting, whatever. That's just what kids do these days. It's 2014, man. Imagine what it's gonna be like in 20 years' time.
Is this the right way, by the way?
You can go straight up here and turn right, or just go straight.
Like get in the middle lane?
Yeah.
Yep.
So there you go. So a stance on abortion.
Yeah. I had one, and it's
What's
done.
Are you pro-choice or what?
Yeah.
What do you think?
What's your opinion on that? Leave it in the comments below.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks a lot. See you next time.
Thanks.